My pick.
Yes, sir, Tanner.
You
picked
boy.
Power Rangers 2017 in the year of our Lord 2023.
I sure did.
For some reason, something about this film really stood out to you so much that you remembered to pick it for this.
Let me see. It was because in our review of fucking, what was it?
What was it?
Sky High.
Oh,
in our
okay.
review of Sky High, I mentioned that the villains felt like Power Ranger villains.
Gotcha. Jackson
so that made
actually
me-
brought up Sky High while we were watching this film as well.
Yeah, this was the main thing I was drawing comparisons to, actually.
Very apt comparisons, I'm sure.
Now, Power Rangers, you see, Power Rangers 2017 is a story of some young troglodytes, okay? Teenagers, as it were. Who
Some
come
ne'er-do-wellers.
across- Yeah, who, like, you know, they're all kind of outcasts from society and the rest of their class and such, you know? And they end up just, like, going out, finding some of the Infinity Stones, and from there, they meet Zordon, okay? They meet Zordon, the big guy himself, and Zordon tasks them with defeating Foxy Mama, okay? And from there, Foxy Mama is going through the movie, collecting gold so she can resurrect Goldar, who's supposed to be a big monkey, by the way. He's not in this film, but he's supposed to be. And she resurrects Zordon, she resurrects Gordon, so that she can
I thought it was
bust into
gold something.
Goldron, so that she can bust into the Krispy Kreme donuts and sap out the plant's life force and kill the universe.
Is this generally the plot of the actual show?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Actually,
there is...
I actually don't know if she's normally going after, like, the life force of the planet or some shit. I just know that she's usually, like, their main villain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She normally has, like, giant cone tits, though.
Damn, we missed out.
Yeah.
I like how we start off right off the bat with this stupid jerking off a cow joke. And then immediately after that, they're like driving the car around and they drive past a cow. I'm like, why is that cow CG?
Yeah.
You didn't need to...
I was fucking telling Jackson about that beforehand. I was telling him, yeah, like, one of the only things I remember about this movie is that it starts off with them jacking off a cow. And he didn't believe me. He didn't believe it.
Why would I believe you? That's the dumbest shit ever.
When am I known to lie?
Well, they put it in the movie, Jackson.
All the time. Listen, I think this brings us into a very big part of why this movie sucks ass. And it's its massive tonal issues. It has no fucking idea what type of movie it's supposed to be. Like, at the start, it's like some, like, super serious fucking Marvel type shit, and then it goes into some fucking stupid comedy sketch thing, then it goes back to, like, some really serious thing. And it's doing that constantly, and then it ends up with, like, they throw away any semblance of seriousness at all with their goofy-ass fucking fight scene in the end.
Right.
Like, it was just constantly just back and forth.
Now, I know Jackson didn't, but Nico, did you recognize who our main character is?
Yeah, that's like a guy that we used to go to high school with. You know, Jackson actually was his roommate for a while.
It's not true. Now that's Billy from Stranger Things.
Holy shit, Billy, he's all grown up now. He's like fucking 30 years old in this movie.
Not true, but whatever.
Or at least he looks like it.
I thought that was weird seeing him. I'm like, wait, because I didn't recognize him at first without the hair and the muscles.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second, that's one of the bad guys from Stranger Things, but now he's like a morally ambiguous good guy.
Yeah. He's giving me whiplash right now. I can't focus on it. I just keep seeing Billy.
How did the nerd wind up in detention?
They talk about that, their little campfire session.
He, like, blew up his lunchbox or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He's like,
Fair
I
enough.
blew up my lunchbox.
Yeah. It's very interesting that Power Rangers, of all movies, manages to have an autistic character who isn't, like, wildly offensive to anyone with any taste.
Yeah.
I mean, the man was constantly just saying he was autistic at the start. They were really driving that.
That's what real
point home.
autistic people do, though, you know?
They're socially by the way.
They're socially awkward. They have to bring up that they're autistic all the time.
Yeah, just so you know, I'm on the spectrum. And then later he fucking questions that one girl, the hottie. He asks her if she's also on the spectrum. It all comes full circle. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
That's a
Boom,
crazy
roasted.
thing to ask somebody, though. So, are you fucking autistic?
Dude,
I am too.
my coworkers, one of my coworkers, I mean, I'm not calling all of them, one of them specifically is constantly accusing people of being autistic.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I was having a conversation with her for a while, and she was like, yeah, I think this person, that person, and this other person are all autistic. I'm like, they're not. You've seen them be a little awkward, like, a handful of times. They are not autistic.
Yeah.
Question, do the Power Rangers usually have powers when they're not in the suits?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about Power Rangers.
I could have sworn you were a Power Rangers watcher.
No, I never watched Power Rangers growing up because I thought it looked fucking stupid because it wasn't animated.
Oh, okay.
And like also the bad guys were in like just like big suits. Well, I was like, how is this supposed to be fucking intimidating? Like it's just like a mascot suit basically. Like their face doesn't move or anything.
Nico is not able to. He's incapable of suspension of disbelief.
I was a small child, man. I saw like Samurai Jack and shit at that age, and I was like, this is sweet here. Why'd I ever go to stinky old Power Rangers for that shit? However, I did watch the Power Rangers movie growing up at one point from the school bookmobile, you see, which would come around every now and then. You could also rent movies from it as well. And I saw Power Rangers, the movie, where their main antagonist was Lord Ivan Von Ooze.
Okay.
His power was he was an oozy man.
Is that one better or worse than this one?
From my memory, I think it was better.
That does not bode well.
Yeah.
I like the way Alpha... Oh, sorry.
Never mind, you asked your question, it's fine.
I was just gonna say, I like the way Alpha 5 looks.
Yeah, I thought he looked neat.
I think it's a cool little design for a robot boy.
Yeah. Speaking of Alpha 5, this actually has nothing to do with Alpha 5, but I did remember that I promised I would give you guys a little story from last week about Power Rangers. Because, you see, I actually saw Power Rangers when it came out, guys.
In theaters?
I did see it in theaters. It wasn't like the normal movie theater. It was at like 3rd Street Pizza movie theater, so it was like a little bit after the movie came out, but I still saw it in theaters. You see, I saw it for a friend's birthday, okay? He wanted to go and see Power Rangers. This was when we were seniors in high school, by the way. Like, this was near the end of the year. I'll type his name here because I don't want to, like, put the guy on blast or anything.
I'm imagining who I think it is. Let's see if I'm right. Really, I wasn't right, but I should have guessed that one.
Yeah.
I didn't guess that.
That's fucking funny. He would do that shit, though.
He sure would.
How did he like the movie? We should have had him on this episode.
Oh, he fucking loved it. So, before we went to the movie, we were just, like, playing Smash Bros. At his house, as you do, you know? Like, Smash Bros. Ultimate came out that year, so we were just having a bang old time. Now, I ended up eating, like, a grape
Now, hold on a second. This movie came out in 2017.
No, Smash Bros. Ultimate didn't come out that year. Never mind. We were playing Smash Bros. For the Wii U.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I got my eye on you, buddy.
You almost got me, Tanner. You
I
almost
ain't
got
gonna
me.
let you make little slip-ups like that.
So we were playing Smash Bros. On the Wii U. He had like a nice big food spread because his mom went all out for his big old 18th birthday party.
Why wasn't I invited?
I don't know. I ate a few grapes at this birthday party, you see, and for whatever reason, they fucked up my body, okay? They annihilated me for some reason. It was like I was constipated. I had like the pain of being constipated, you know? But like I was still able to shit. But like it just wouldn't go away. Mm-hmm. It was strange. I wasn't a big fan of it. That actually has nothing to do with the rest of the story. It's just a little noteworthy thing that happened. So we end up going to the movie theater. At this point, my good friend, I almost said his name, my good friend, he was dating a fine young lady. And he was basically ignoring her for the whole movie. And I was sitting like right on the other side of her. And so her and I were just like chatting it up while this movie was going, just like making fun of it. And, censor his name, Tanner! Censor his name!
Bro, why,
Get it out of there!
Do I have to do work for your fucking...
Get it out of there!
I have to do work for your fucking mistake?
Don't say
No, listen. There's an easy button in Audacity that lets you silence it. You guys are censoring your fucking selves before you send your clips over to me.
Alright, making a note of it now. Hang on.
Yeah, and Nico, when you're doing that, you can show Jackson how to correctly edit his audio.
I guess so, dude. I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he wasn't paying attention to her at all.
And that's when
movie.
you stole her. I remember you dating this girl.
Yeah, this was like our first moment of like actually getting to talk to each other and like bond over something.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I later went on to date that girl.
How long after that did you date her?
I don't know when we saw this movie. It was fucking in November is when we started dating, though. This was before the summer even happened, so it was like months later.
But you were senior? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
did she go to community college with us?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She was a high school senior when we were in our first year of college. She was a year behind us.
Oh, you're a pedophile.
No, I'm not, Tanner. I'm not. She has a Jackson birthday, you know. Hers is like, you know, it was she was 18 by the time we started dating. Okay.
By the time.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting choice of wording there.
Yeah. So it's all fine.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was like a month after we started dating, but still, nothing happened.
Ooh.
They only boned after it, man. It was the day of. He told me. He sent me a text.
He sent you a text in the middle of it. He's like, dude, you're not going to believe what's happening right now.
Barely 18, baby. Barely 18.
So yeah, that's my big Star Wars story. As for the special effects in this film, I think they're pretty dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're horrible. Absolutely.
That's kind of a running
atrocious.
theme with this movie. I like how they fucking drowned the black kid. I don't like it. I mean, I find it funny. I'm like, oh my god, they drowned the black kid.
He's literally dead. I forgot that happened. I forgot
He was
fucking
dead
dies.
for so fucking long, too. For a second there, I was like, oh shit, he's just gonna be dead.
However, on the bright side, the main girl's pretty hot.
Which one's the main one?
The Pink Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel
What,
like
you
all
think-
the kids are relatively equal.
I don't think so at all, man. I don't think so
I
at
feel
all.
like the girl that cut her hair short was more of the main girl.
That's what I'm talking about.
I thought she was yellow.
No, she's pink.
Okay.
Yeah. The Yellow Ranger is the Latina.
Ah, yes.
That was a fantastic line, by the way. When the
What was?
little fucking robot, he's like, perfect, different colored stones and different colored teens.
Man, I can't believe I missed that one. That's great.
Yeah.
That's racist as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not racist, but like, don't say that shit, Alpha. Please.
I couldn't
Jesus
believe they
Christ.
fucking said that.
That's hilarious. Can you imagine how happy the writer was when they didn't take that shit out of the movie?
Right? He was like, holy shit, I sucked that one past? No fucking way.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a 2-hour long movie.
It sure
And-
is. We were baffled by that.
I was so sad when I was like, how far are we into this movie? It was like a fourth of the way. Like, fuck!
Dude, it is... So it's a 2-hour movie. Did you guys notice how far into the movie we were when they finally actually put the suits on?
Yeah, we were almost done.
Yeah, I was
It's-
like at least 75% of the way through.
It's exactly 70... It is exactly an hour and a half into the 2-hour movie that they finally are in the Power Ranger armor.
There we go.
And, you know, the good thing is that they make up for taking forever to get into the armor by making the next half hour the worst thing I have ever seen in my fucking life. Holy shit. First off, the armor looks terrible. It just looks like dog
It's god
shit.
awful.
Everything past this point looks terrible. I will say the 5 seconds of them playing the Power Rangers theme and them running in their little machines was the best part of the movie.
Oh, the theater went crazy when that part happened, dude.
Yeah, that 3 to 5 second sequence that was like, whoa, wow, and then dog shit. The music otherwise in this movie is terrible. Oh
Yeah,
my
the fucking
They're just playing
time-
like the top 10 hits of that year, basically.
Exactly. It's a fucking time capsule.
They just insert it. It doesn't match what's happening at all. It is so fucking bad. It's like it is like that fucking it's like that montage in The Amazing Spider-Man where they play that like what random pop song over him like doing some investigation thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? What scene I'm talking about?
Yeah, they play some Ace of Base. I saw the sun, it opened up.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I just have quite possibly the worst half hour I have ever witnessed. The fight is just terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It looks terrible. The choreography is terrible. It's fucking boring.
That
Dude,
scene where they get sent into the fucking pit, though, is crazy. Like, it literally looks like they're getting sent to the pits of fucking hell. It was insane.
They're getting incinerated in there, man.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. How the fuck did they combine in there? How'd that happen?
They were forged.
They became the
they got
Megazord.
welded together with the fucking heat.
The Megazord looks fucking stupid.
It sure did.
It looks so retarded. It's so over-designed.
I mean, to be fair, it normally is.
Yeah. The witch lady is dumb. She looks dumb. She is dumb.
That's Rita Repulsa, bro. Come on.
Does she usually eat gold?
Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't watch Power Rangers.
Okay.
Hang on, let me send a Rita Repulsa here for you. Rita.
Yeah, sure. Let's look this up.
Yeah,
What's
I want
her
you to
whole
see
deal?
what she normally looks like. Fuck, I need like a full body pic with her pointy boobs. These are all just her crawling out of a fucking pot or some bullshit. There we go.
Why would she be doing that? Let's look at her. Yeah, look how fun she looks here.
Yeah.
You know what she reminds me of in this movie? She reminds me of what they made Enchantress look like in the bad Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You know what she reminded me of?
What?
The green chick from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
I guess I can see that a little.
I couldn't see it, Tanner. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I can see it the tiniest bit.
All I could see was that fucking chick the entire movie. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Why?
That doesn't.
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense. I can see how for a passing moment you might see some resemblance, but Gamora, aka Zoe Saldana, does not look very much like this lady.
I don't know what to tell you guys, man. My brain was making a weird association and it just did not let go of it.
I guess you were. Do you guys have anything else to say about the movie portion of the movie?
The
I like
Pink
that
Ranger
part
is hot.
Sure.
I like
I like it when
part
she's
where-
stripped down.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I like that part where the fucking one girl's like climbing up the rock wall and she's like doing this in the distance and it's all CG and it looks really bad.
It's some real blink and you might miss it bad visual effects.
I like
movie
when
was
they
full
immediately
of
get
them.
hit by a train at the beginning of the movie and all die.
Yeah, that was pretty silly as well.
Yeah. Anyway, and then, to go along with the earlier point about the bad music, they then play I've Got the Power over the credits. Holy shit.
We did not watch through the credits, so I'm
Okay.
happy we managed to skip that one.
It's, yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about this movie, to be honest.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, everything about it looked just god-awful.
Yeah, that's that, and funnily enough, that's what I write under my my last little note, which is god awful, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the rankings off and give this one an F. next to, I'm gonna say no redeeming qualities of this.
Yeah.
This movie is just pure dog shit.
Let's see here. So,
It's so bad, Nico.
I don't think this movie is like god awful. Okay, I feel like this movie is just really fucking generic bullshit. I'd say
I think it's worse than generic.
I definitely think it's just like some fucking
The
generic
effects
bullshit.
are bad. The choreography is non-existent to terrible. The acting is bad. The plot is bad.
Yeah, but like it's not fucking god awful. So because of
it is, but go off, I guess, King.
because of that, I think I'm going to give this movie a D+.
Well, that's the exact same ranking I'm giving it, a D+.
Fantastic.
You guys are crazy.
I don't think it's an F tier movie, mostly just from what I'm comparing it to with my other rankings in this tier.
Yeah.
It's a really bad movie, but most of that is just because it's impossibly generic, and there's not a lot going with it. Like, yes, the fucking cinematography was pretty rough. They were trying to do a lot of like fun shots of the cinematography, but it didn't really land with most of them. Acting wasn't super great, and the fucking CG was pretty fucking horrible, and they kind of just like gave up like halfway through the movie. But you know what? It's still like a fucking decently high budget, just generic action film. It's hard to fucking.
That makes it worse. They had such a high budget and they fucking botched it.
Yeah. How much budget do you think this film had, Tanner?
I'm gonna guess it was like $200 million.
No, okay. Well, that unfortunately it's not correct. It was less than that, actually. It was 100 million. That's significantly more than Jackson expected, though. He thought they gave them fucking pennies for this movie after looking at it.
I have a feeling Jackson does not have a solid grasp on how much movies cost to make, though.
No, absolutely not. I've never looked into this at all.
Yeah. I was like on the dot, though. I said 100 mil and it was right. I was real proud of that. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I feel like this is very much a D-plus film. Like, if I put it in, like, an F, Tanner, I'd be saying it's worse than Master of Disguise, okay? And I definitely don't think that's the case.
At the very least, I think I'd probably rather, if I had to, watch Master of Disguise.
Yeah.
I would actually also prefer to watch Master of Disguise over this again, but I think from, like, a movie-making perspective, this one is definitely better than Master of Disguise. Anyways, 2 D pluses and an F puts us at a solid D.
Yes, sir.
Power Rangers giving us the solid D.
At the same tier as Fritz the Cat.
Fair enough.